Now Tom, look on there, you fight grips, Tom. Up. Come on Tom, quick, get up. Nice, knee to the floor, well back up. Lovely. Nice Tom. Them grips Tom, it's them grips. Yeah. Grips, it's the grips Tom. Lovely, great, them grips Tom, you're free. Nice. 20 seconds Tom, come on, break them grips. And then Tom.
So Paul, you've been grappling with Tom today. How's that been going?
It's been amazing. Every once in a while I'll come down to Newcastle when Tom's coming up, and this is like kind of a halfway house for us. And what we'll do is we'll have some amazing wrestling. You know, Tom's one of the best strikers in the division, but a lot of people don't know is Tom's one of the best grapplers in heavyweight. So to have the chance to roll about with him in the mat, it's an honour. And not only that, getting to pick his dad's brain. His dad is he's just got all this knowledge and he's happy to pass it on. And I'll ask him, like, what about this position, what about this position? And he'll give me the time. And the two of the nicest guys you ever meet. Are you pushing down on his like a bridge? Are you pushing down on his calf? Feel.
So I pinch here, your legs. And instead of trying to escape like this, like people do, I escape this way. So I start to go.
And then you push me away, so I can't.
So you're not coming back to me now. And now I alter my hip. So I'll take you this way. If you base your hand out now.
Sorry,
I'm coming down, you know, doing whatever you do.
Right. Let's go right here.
So I can go here, Paul, go on. But I'm not.
Strength and strength.
Yeah, I'm not doing this.
Right.
I'm pulling this back and I'm going that way.
Right.
So I get that. Just to make me space, yeah. And now I can frame, you know, whichever way. And if you bring your weight up now, that's where I'm going to go.
Right. It's hard work. You leave here a wee bit deflated, but when you go back up the road with some new skills, and the energy starts to recuperate, and then you've used what you've learned down here in your own gym.
How did this all come about as well, you training with Tom?
So I had originally been training with Phil for a long time. He'd been one of my main stables in my training for sparring, for grappling, all this kind of stuff. And we've always worked well together. We've got Mickey Parkin as well, who's going to be on the Contender series. We've always kept touch. And Phil had been going down to Team Cowbum during the lockdown phase because all the gyms, they couldn't travel to where we'd normally go. So he made good contacts with Tom there, and then now Tom comes up here to train. So it's pretty good. This is like a halfway for both of us, and we come and there's loads of experience in the room. Like the wealth of knowledge in this room is incredible, and that's what I'm saying about like, Tom's dad, where he'll be like, listen Paul, you're doing this, see if you try this in your next exchange, this is going to make it better. And to have that in a room, and nobody's got an ego, nobody's like, I'm the big dog here, I'm Tom Aspinall, I'm the guy who's the best in the country. It's none of that. It's like everybody wants to learn, and everybody wants each other to do well within the UK scene, within the US scene, within the European scene, so we're all working for the same goal.
Is that one of the best things about the job, you know, like getting to meet all of these other fighters in the same position as you and learning new things?
Yep, it is, because, you know, we're stuck up in Scotland, and for a long time, you know, it's hard to compare yourself to other fighters in the UFC because there's not many of us in the UK, never mind in Scotland. I think there's only about 3 fighters who are Scottish. So to have that opportunity to train with big guys who are legitimate heavyweights, who have the boxing calibre that Tom has and has the grappling calibre that Tom has, there's not many of them about in the world. So to have him in my doorstep, it's amazing. So like, nowhere else in the world could you get this level of training, and I genuinely believe that's why Tom stays here. That's why the vast majority of his camp is split between here and places like Holland.